We're just going to see if the streaming is working here. My husband is actually in the room with me today. I'm not sure if he's going to show himself. But I can see myself on the computer right now. Do you want to come and say hi?
Success.
Come.
Live.
Yes, come and say hi to everyone. You guys should see, this is Andy. He's my husband. He works with me as well. He doesn't do dreadlocks, but he hit his head. So today I am just going to play around with a few dreadlock decorations. Hopefully I will be able to film my hands, but I wanted to start to show you guys a bit of what different things I have around here, and to see if you guys will be inspired to see what's in my different boxes that I didn't take out everything, but I have some different things. Andy, can you come and help me? Om du tar den och så vänder ögonen. So, if you see, I love beads, I love string, I have turquoise things, I have rudrakshes, I have different beads, flowers, skulls. There's so much in these boxes. Here is just a box of string. And these, I think it's really, really fun. It's a yarn from Collinet. It's called Giotto. Do you say Giotto, Andy?
I have no idea.
It becomes like really, really shiny and cool. I have some different yarns. Here's some different string. I have a mad obsession. I love yarn and I love beads, and Andy won't let me buy anymore.
Oh yeah, you can.
These are really, really fun yarn. It's also from Collinet, because they kind of look like dreadlocks already, and I'm going to show you how you can actually. I can show you guys. Here is I braided synthetic hair together with that yarn, so you see it kind of looks like a really fun dreadlock decoration like that, that you can really, really easily do. So it's like I folded the synthetic hair in half and then one part yarn. And it becomes really, really cool when you have it in the hair. I can show you guys how you can do this later on. And here is a mix match, a box of different strings and beads, and yeah, I have like 2 whole cabinets full. But I didn't take out everything today. Someone asked me here where I buy my beads. All of these beads are, I think we bought most of them on some of our trips to Indonesia. A lot of them are bought in Bali, and then some I've actually bought on Etsy. If you want to find different beads, these are like crystal beads that kind of look fun in the hair. And when it comes to, if you want to have dreadlock beads, we have some here. that are like with bigger holes. Then you just have to search online for beads with big holes. We have some more here, here, and here. And I think we have some more in some cabinets, but loads and loads of beads. So what do you guys think? Should we start to play around with some yarn? Do you guys have any things to follow me along at home? So I can show you guys. I thought I would start with something simple. I started using different yarns, and I started to work on this today, just so you can follow along. These are, I think, 5 different yarns, and you see the different colors here, and it has something silky and funny yarn here that I really like. So I'm going to go over here where we have some white paper, and I think it's easier to show you guys how you can do this. So please let me know if you see my hands at the moment. Do you see this wrap here? And I would like to know where all your guys are from. I would love to hear. I'm just going to go and get a chair. And I think we're just going to add some more lighting so you actually see what I'm doing. And you sit and hold this from the other side there. So when it comes to this one, I've been standing up and put, I think it's like one. It's 15 different strands of yarn here, and when I stood up, the yarn goes up into my hand and then it goes down to the floor again. And then I think it's 16 different ones. You can use any type of yarn. You can use any type of strings to do this with. And if you want it to become thicker, you actually take more yarn. And if you want to make it skinnier, you take less yarn. You can use like really fine threads like this, or even thinner thread. That works as well. But the basics, om du håller där. So I'm having Andy. Your ring is in there. His eye is looking at you guys. That's pretty funny. So the basic knot with this one, it's really simple. You make a loop like this, and you have the yarn underneath. You take this one through, and you just push all the things through and pull up. Jag tror att du får ta den lite. So, thank you. So what you do, you see again, you make this loop here, take the string, all the string, and we push it through. And to make it really nice and secure, you have to push really tough here. It's good if you can put this on a... if you see, has a simple knot here. So you can actually tie this one directly around one of your dreadlocks. So if you don't want to do this around one of your dreadlocks, then you can just make this on a string like that, and you tie that around, and then you can take it out. So you don't have to worry about that your dreadlock is underneath here and it will become like a lot of water and stuff like that. It's really good, and you can just tie this around something that holds. But now I have Andy helping me here, so you guys can see. If you hold there.
It's my magic hands.
Yes, the magic hands. So again, you do this loop, push this through, and pull, and really tie it really tightly here. You see? Let me know if you guys see what I'm actually doing. I'm looking through the cameras and seeing my hands. I think you can see. So the loop, and then it goes around like that. And you just continue doing this. So you might wonder, if you see it's got lighter colors here and then it goes darker. So if you want to shift, you look at all the colors that you have here. And maybe we should do like an orangey pink one right now. So you just take out the colors that you want to use on the side here. So you make the loop again, and you push it through. Uh-oh. Oh no. What happened? Oh, you see it turned out to be a knot here. We don't want that. So it's a bit tricky. I think there's like hair on the floor that actually makes it go tangled. Uh-oh, we have to redo it. So if this ends up happening, just go back again. So it's important that you check that it's not tangling together here in the ends, just to let you guys know. So even me, that I'm used to doing this, can have this happen to me. So now I know, no tangles on the end. So you make the loop, push it through, and push. Make the loop, push it through, and you can, if you have, like, maybe you have a child that have long, really nice hair that wants to have some fun things in their hair, you can actually braid this into their hair, and you don't have to have dreadlocks to do these decorations. So you see, guys, now that I'm pushing, and you see that it actually gets twisted when I'm pulling it around like that. And pushing it. So it becomes like a really nice decoration like that. You see this decoration here? And here you can just tie it around your dreadlock. And can you get me the doll? And I can show you guys how you can actually attach the doll on the floor behind all the string. Olga. Yeah, we need Olga. I have to have my Olga here. All my students know who Olga is. Hello, this is Olga. So you see you have one dreadlock here, and I made the tie like that. And if you put this dreadlock like that, so you have that one is folded backwards, and you push, you see, oh sorry, Facebook, you take this upwards like that. And can you hold the finger here, please? I'm just waiting for my assistant. Oh yeah, haha. Yippee says this is Tyson, her dog's favorite.
Where?
He's, if you hold your finger here, Tyson is actually really, really scared of Olga. It's really, really funny. It's hilarious. And you just, you see, I do a tie there, and then I do another knot, and another knot like that. And you can actually cut this string off if you want, and then you just have this hanging there. You can have it any, like how long you want. If you think that you don't want to have it while you're washing your hair, you can take it out and then make another string. So you see they're reusable, and it's really, really good. When you come down to actually finishing this one off, you just tie a bunch of knots, and you can actually cut the string off like that and have some yarn hanging down, or you can cut it like really tightly like that and put some, since it's only yarn or string, you can put some glue on here if you want it to become like really like that on the end. So it's really versatile. And I highly recommend that you use a yarn and string with different colors and different, vad heter glans?
Shine.
Like shininess. If you see these strings here are like a bit more shiny, and these are more matted, and that creates like a really fun effect, you see here, and it really pops. So it's really, really makes it more pretty. If you want to do something really, really fun, you can take one of these, put a bunch of beads on there, and then you will have beads sticking out all over this. So you can be really, really creative with this. It's super fun. So let's see what more we can teach you guys. What do you guys want to learn? Should I show you how you can braid like around one of these dreadlocks so it becomes like a crisscross pattern? Do you guys want to learn this? One moment, I'm getting some yarn. Please let me know, you guys, where you guys are from and what you want to learn from me today. What I can teach you about doing different decorations. You can ask me anything you want about decorating your hair today. So now I have 2 pieces of different yarn like that, and I'm checking. Anders, kan du komma och hålla i den här kameran? Did you just hurt your head?
No. Vad ska jag göra?
Om du håller i den kameran och så ska du filma där. Så om du håller upp den. We're just trying to get, we're streaming live both on Instagram and on Facebook. So I'm just trying to get everything to work at the same time and show you guys. So you see I have 2 strings here. One is a bit more shiny and one is more matted, and it has different colors. So how you start off with doing this crisscross pattern that you've probably seen in many different dreadheads have. So you take this, you tie a knot at the root, here, like a regular knot. Then you tie a second knot. So you see this one is nice and secure. It won't go anywhere. So people are from Malaysia, Stockholm. Let me guys know where you're from. What are they writing there?
Stockholm as well.
Cool.
Yes, it is cold here.
Yes, it's cold today, you guys. So you're taking this one. You can either braid over or under. I think it's easier if I show you how to do it over, because people are more used to that. So you see now I have one dreadlock, one string here and one string there. So you take that one over, and what you do is that you hold your fingers here, you take the dreadlock over, and then you take that one over. And you just keep on braiding. So you have 1, 2, 3, and you can actually pull the yarn down a bit, so you see that you have that crisscross pattern, or what you call it. What would you call it, Andy?
I don't know.
Is it a crisscross pattern?
Makes you jump.
I actually really like crisscross, so he knows that. I love that song. So you see I just keep on braiding here, down. And you just braid it. Now I think I have to move Olga so you guys see here. Someone asks if you can use any colors of the yarn. You can do anything. You can just play around and be creative. You can use one color of yarn with one of these and it will get twisted. Someone says hi from Brazil. Hi. Hi from Sweden. So you see that I keep on braiding this all the way down. So this is something that you guys can do at home, right? What do you think? We're just braiding. So what is your favorite ways of doing dreadlock decorations? Do you like having beads in your hair? So you see I'm braiding almost, there's nothing left of this dreadlock. Then I take this one, just do a little of a knot here. You can take these two and knot them together. Olga is on the move. Hi from Germany. Hi from Sweden. I think I'm doing another knot just to make sure that it's secured like that. And then I'm cutting the string off like that. So you see now you have this really nice yarn braid. You can use any type of string and just braid it around the dreadlock. If you're doing this, you should be aware that you have to make sure that it dries properly. So blow dry it over here, just to make sure that it won't be damp inside. just be aware of that. So I thought I'm going to show you how you can actually put a braid like that on here. And I think I'm going over to my different colors and things over there. If you can follow me with the cameras, can you do that? Then you can get inspiration. So here I have some synthetic hair. You can buy this really cheap at different hair crafting places. So I'm taking about this much. Oh. You see this much here, like that. I think I'm adding some of this color into it. Some more. Do you see? Andy? Do you guys see what I'm doing? So I'm just mixing this hair up a bit.
I can see it.
Yeah. Do you guys see what I'm doing?
Somebody says beads.
Yeah, I love beads as well. But when I used to have my dreadlocks, I got actually stopped in customs. No, what do you call it? When you go through the beep beep machine, because I had so many metal beads. Yeah, in my hair. So you see, I have some mixed up some different hair like that. And which one should we take? Oh, that doesn't really look good. Vad sa du? I'm taking some yarn here. So I'm going again to try to make different textures into my hair, this braid. So you see, I'm checking that these are as long as the hair. So you see, I have some synthetic fiber here, and then I have some yarn into that. And I'm going to show you how you can actually attach this in your dreads without destroying your own hair. So we're moving again to Olga. Ska du hålla dem? So see what people are saying. Someone is asking why I took out my dreads. I had them for many years and I needed a big change. So I just took them out. So you see, I have the yarn and the synthetic hair together here. And I have a dreadlock. So what you do is that you take the hair like this, take the dreadlock, and you see you have the dreadlock here, and then you have two pieces of hair. So you see this one that's on the top, you push it out under. And what's super important, this thumb here should push towards the scalp, otherwise the braid will go down. So you have to hold this tight, and you take the dreadlock, push it under, take the dreadlock here, the hair, sorry, push it under, you have the dreadlock there, take this under. This under again, and then you lead the dreadlock like that. Sorry you guys. So what you now do when you've made this braid like that is that you take these ones and put the hair here into three. Ska vi sätta dem på hålla den? Eller?
Jag tror det.
Okej. Jag kan inte släppa. Men om du sätter fast den. Sorry you guys, Andy's hands are getting... We're just trying to get so you can see. Do you guys see what I'm doing here? Please let me know. So you see my hands. It's a bit tricky to...
Jag tror jag sitter där.
Jo, dra.
Nej. Jag kan klara det.
Okay. So you see this got pulled a bit. Sorry. Hi. Yeah. So you take the dreadlock there, and now we're putting these into 3. So parting it into 3. So you have 1, 2, and then 3. So you see these parts have yarn in it, and this one does not. It only have hair. So what you do now is you take this one, and then you go under. And remember always to push your thumbs towards here, and then you push under. Someone asks what my rates are on dreadlock maintenance. You have all the prices on our website, so go over there and see. And then you can transfer it towards your own currency. So what you really need to know when you're braiding is that you have to push your fingers like that. So you're pulling the hair like that. So you're always pushing that way, and then you're pushing that way, pushing that way, and that way, and that way. And now you're starting to see that actually see that there's hair here, that's yarn there, and you're just braiding it down. Do you guys like this? You see that the shininess of the synthetic fiber hair is coming up as well. And you just braid all the way down. You see it's only braided like that much around the dreadlock. And these are super fun and interesting to do. So guys, let me know what more decorations do you want to learn.
Somebody mentioned beads.
What do you want to know about beads?
Maybe how you attach them.
Yeah, that we can do. Do you guys want to see how you can attach shells to your dreadlocks? Do you guys know how to do that? Let me know. I actually have some shells that I can actually show you. So you see I'm keeping on braiding it down like that. And I'm going to show you how you can actually take... We need to move Olga. Boop. So you can take one of the pieces of yarn that's actually in here, and you can wrap it around, wrap it around. You see that it actually becomes like a tiny wrap like that. And that's something that you can actually do if you want to just wrap yarn like that around and around. And then I'm going to take out one of the other pieces of yarn here. And then we're going to tie a knot. So you do 1 knot, 2 knots, 3 knots. And you can actually, if you want to have this hanging loose here, you can do that. And just have it hanging there like that. Or you can cut this off if you want. depending on what you like. You can really cut with a tiny razor if you want this pointy, but I think it creates like a really nice colors like that. Show us. Someone says yes. Dana says yes. Show us. I wanted to say I like small things hanging from a dreadlock. Do you mean?
Yeah, like you were talking about, attaching stuff.
Yeah. One moment. What are you guys more wanting to learn? Are they writing something else, Annie?
How to attach feathers. That's kind of similar. Just attaching stuff.
Here's a feather that you can put in your hair. So guys, I'm getting a bunch of... we can go and show them this. I'm getting a bunch of stuff for you so I can show you how you can attach them. Can I show you them, please? I'm back. So, I think it was Susanna that asked how to attach feathers to dreadlocks. This is a dreadlock decorations that I have made, and what I've done here is this is a crimping thing, so it's really open. This part here is open. You put the two feathers into it and then you push it through like that. And I've actually put some glue on top here so it won't fall off. This is like a bead with a ring here, so you can actually put this on like this, so it hangs like that onto the dreadlocks. And I added some beads here and a peace sign. And when it comes to feathers, they're not really good on washing, so I wouldn't recommend that you actually sew the feather right on directly on the dreadlock. So be aware that if you put these, make sure that you can put them on and take it out, just to be aware. So I found this little charm in one of my boxes, and I can show you how you can just sew this on. So I'm putting the charm there. Hope you both camera sees that. What I have here is a regular some string and a regular sewn thread. So what you do is actually you see the hole here? I will sew that on with some string. And now I'm using white string so you can really see what I'm doing on the camera. So do you think that Olga is getting really pretty? Do you like the decorations? Show me some hearts if you really like it. and let me know what more you want to learn. What should I teach you? Andy, can you come and help me and see if it shows on both cameras? So, you see I have the needle here. I think we have to move that camera. I'm going to be here. See, I have the needle here and the string. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this through like that and pushing it through. And this one I actually have made a knot on. So you see the loop here? You see the loop here? I'm just pushing it through. So you see it becomes like a knot there. It's actually attached. So you can use then, I would highly recommend if you use a string with the same color as your dreadlocks, because then this won't show. And then you have the charm. It has a hole. You see it has a hole there, so we can actually use that one, but I'm using this one to show you guys. So we just push it on here. You see it's hanging there. And then maybe some of you have taught how just to sew this on. Maybe you have gone to sewing class in school. So you just make a few, what do you call it? Stitches. Yeah, stitches. So you see what I'm doing here? And you can use fishing wire if you want, that's see-through if you want that. And you just sew this on. So like that it sits there, and we can make a knot, and we can make another knot, and you see that you have a charm hanging here, and you see it's hanging there. So if you're using different charms that are in metal, be aware that if it's not silver or gold, the metal can actually stain the dreadlock and become a bit green, just to be aware. And this way you can attach many different charms. I found a shell here. That one you can actually sew on the same way, but you sew here and then you sew down there. And they really look good on dreadlocks.
Somebody says here that Olga has never looked better or prettier.
She's beautiful! The beautiful doll, Olga. Elin asks, I have added colored wool onto dreadlocks. Is this something that I should worry about during future maintenance or washing? I tried washing the wool before and it didn't stain. I also saved some more of the colored wood for adding later. Some wool can actually stain color on the dreadlock, just to be aware of that. You have to just see, because I think it's depending on how the wool is colored and what actually happens to your hair, and different hairs are take colors more than others, so just to be aware that it doesn't stain. I like doing the decorations on the side just so I know that it won't stain the hair on my clients. And you just have to know what you like and see if you want to try and do these actually decorations around your dread or on the side. So yeah. What do you guys more want to learn? Should I show you anything else?
Beads.
We're getting some beads. So here we have some different beads, you see? You have a dreadlock like that. When you have whiskey ends like that, it's easy if you just fold it like this. Do you see that, Andy? So you fold the dreadlock a bit like that. And you have the hole here. And you just push it through. And push it up until you feel that it's really secure and it sits there. See, the ring is there, and we can put another bead on like this one. See, it has a really tiny hole, and you can actually take a crochet hook here and push it through if needed. So you have the bead here, and you push it up a bit, like that. And it looks really nice like that. Don't you think? Some of them, some people, if you have like really expensive beads, you can actually take some string and sew it on like that. But you have to be aware that these beads can, the color can go away if you wash your hair with them. So be aware of that. And these beads can actually stain the dreadlock if it's wet. Most dreadlock beads are not made for using on hair. And I think you have to really buy really expensive beads if you have to be careful and see that they don't stain. Someone asks here, how long can you have the things that I braided in?
Before it gets too difficult to take them out.
Well, you see, you have the braid here. What you can actually do, see, you have the dreadlock here. You can actually pull this up. So I'm pulling it really easy, like that. And you see it's twisting. Pushing it out again. And picking up. And then you have a big loop like that. And this one you can actually put back on again.
Come on.
You can wear them as long as you want. I don't think that it doesn't really look as pretty when they're like hanging on your shoulders. So just be aware that maybe it looks nice until they're here. But if it's synthetic hair, you can use them anytime, like how long you want. And you can actually attach this again. So if you have the loop like this, you take the dreadlock through like that. So again, we have 1, 2, 3. Do you guys see that? Let me know if you see what I'm doing. And you twist this around. See, I got a hole here now. Take this one and you go under. You take this out, and then we twist this one, and we will push this through. It's really tight. So oh no, I can't find the hole. So we twist this like that. And here it is. It's kind of hard to show you guys and look in the camera. See that? See, now it's actually braided back again. So you can actually take it out, put it back on. When it grows out, you can take out one of these, and you can actually just push this up towards the scalp, twist it, and then put it back on. Cool, huh? Is there anything else you guys want me to show you? Or maybe you have some questions about your dreadlocks that you want to ask directly. If you're on Instagram, you can actually ask me to join me live. I can flip the... Hi! Hi! If you want to ask me any questions like directly live now, on Instagram, if you push the 2 heads, I think it's in pink, on the top of the scrolling bar here, you can actually join me and I can answer any questions that you want. If you've been playing around with any type of decorations now, I would love to see pictures of them. So please let me know if there's anything more that you want me to show you, that you want to know. It's hard to know where the light is good right now because we have all the lights on Olga at the moment. So you might ask, like, if I want to find dreadlock beads that are like the correct size. I think if you Google European beads, they usually are bigger sizes, and you can actually find wooden beads, and you can find bigger wooden beads like that, and it fits on dreadlocks. There are not that many dreadlock beads that are actually made just for dreadlocks, so you have to be a bit creative. I saw, here's a decoration that I made. This one. So I've actually used this is some kind of bead that I found. It's actually, you see the bead and then it has a loop. So I've actually thread all these beads and then I made a tassel, and then you can hang it on the dreadlock. Ja. Vad är klockan?
20:30.
I am getting off now. I want to thank you all for joining me. If you missed anything, you can always check on the live stream on Facebook, because it will be there all the time, so you can go back again when you're playing around with these dreadlock decorations and just follow my hands and follow along. And just have fun with your dreadlocks, I believe. I would love to see, if you do any dreadlock decorations, please send me messages with images of your dreadlock decorations. I would love to see what they look like. And I want to say thank you again for joining me here. And I will be doing a live stream next week. I don't know which day will fit my schedule, but I will post it both on Instagram and on Facebook, and if you're on our newsletter, I will send out a message there as well. So I want to say thank you for all for watching. Do you want to say goodbye, Andy?
Bye. Thanks.
Shoo-hoo! He doesn't want to show himself, but thank you again. Lots of love to you all, and also for next week, what do you want to learn about dreadlocks? Please let me know. Okay, thank you. Bye.